Welcome to City Life. I'm Beverly Thompson. Durham Parks and Recreation is offering some exciting ways for Durham's youth to enjoy hot weather. And new for this summer, many of these activities are now free. We'll tell you more, but first, if you live inside the city limits, it's something that affects you each month. Your water and sewer bill. Since it's something you have to pay, many of you have asked for a better way to pay it. Well, my guests today are here with some good news for you. Joining me to talk about your new options to pay your bill are Maurice Chambers from our Water and Management Department and Emily Desiderio from our Finance Department. Welcome to our show, and thank you both for joining me.
Thank you.
Great. Maurice, let's start with you. How do water and sewer customers currently pay their bills, and why are other options needed?
Okay. Well, currently, water and sewer customers pay their bills several ways. Via online, with our City of Durham website, by phone. They can pay in person at the cashier's desk or lobby area. They can also drop off payment in our drop box, overnight drop box, and also mail payment in to the city of Durham as well too. The main reasons why we wanted to enhance this process is because the city of Durham is really concerned about how customers, the accuracy and the speed of how customers payments are being posted or received. We've heard their concerns and we wanted to address them.
Okay.
One of the concerns is being able to pay online and set up reoccurring payments, or also have a different function to be able to pay in different methods and different ways, and also set up security as well too. They had some issues as far as concerns as far as remembering the 12-digit account number.
Oh yeah.
And so they wanted to work around that and give them another avenue to pay without having to remember that number.
So Emily, from a finance perspective, I would imagine you have different kinds of concerns.
Yeah, the City of Durham for a long time has wanted to provide our water and sewer customers that same experience that they get with gas and utility companies today. Currently, we do have a relationship with a third-party vendor who provides our online ability to accept credit cards via our website. But unfortunately, they weren't able to take us to that next step we were looking for, which was the ability to take online payments, accept reoccurring credit card payments, have a customer be able to sign up for e-billing. So after a thorough process and thorough questioning, we landed on Paymentus because we feel that Paymentus will help with those customer satisfactions, and we're kind of taking it to the next level.
Yeah. We find that a lot of companies already have this kind of technology, and we're catching up now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So Maurice, tell me a little bit more about this new way of paying and how it works.
Paymentus is a nationally recognized company that works with utility companies and corporations and other businesses in dealing with their customers, interaction and transactions. Paymentus offers a wide variety of features that our previous vendor didn't allow us to utilize. So it's going to be very advantageous for our customers, the City of Durham, to be able to utilize Paymentus and what it has to offer.
Okay. So how does it address the specific concerns, say, that Emily just mentioned?
Okay. Paymentus allows the customer to set up numerous and various payment methods, and it actually will provide security as well too with their password and their usernames. It'll allow the customer to print out several bills. We get numerous questions on how they can get several bills printed out. It'll have them be able to go up and look at payment history as well too, and a 24-hour, 7 days a week access.
Okay. That's good. Yes. What about that 12-digit account number?
Oh,
Will
yes.
they have to remember that?
Yes, that cumbersome 12-digit account number. They will not have to remember that.
Okay.
Those days are gone. They'll be able to load in a password and their account number, 6 digits or whatever digits they want to put in, and it will be unique to them so that they can remember and go through with that.
So it should be pretty easy to use?
Yes, it should be user-friendly, and we will have the ability to have the customer receive assistance online for help, and also when they call in.
Okay, great. So Emily, why was this the best fit for Durham?
Well, one of our strategic goals is to be a well-maintained city, and we feel that Paymentus is that next step to being a well-maintained city. To the extent that the customer uses Paymentus to its full capabilities, we could potentially be seeing people wait less in line. They won't have to wait for emails to be returned. So we're really taking Paymentus to that next level.
Okay. So when will Paymentus be available for customers? And we have 90,000 customers.
Yes.
That's pretty high. So when will we start making them aware of the changes, number one, and then when will it be available?
Well, you're absolutely right. We have 90,000 customers, and that's constantly increasing because Durham is booming and growing leaps and bounds. Well, first, what we plan on doing a pilot program with the customers that have their bank draft information already saved in our previous system.
Gotcha.
So we'll utilize them first. Then we'll work out the kinks and the bugs. We will speak with the vendor, Paymentus, along with our IT department to make sure everything is already working well. And then we will start to put in leaflets or inserts into the bills.
The water bills.
The water bills to notify the customers of what's coming next. So this phase should be starting in the summertime.
In the summertime.
Yes.
Okay. So Emily, walk us through the steps of how do you create your very own Paymentus account?
So the first thing that you're going to have to do is create a username and password.
Okay.
Once you've done that, the next step is going to be linking it to your 12-digit account number. That will be the only time you will have to do that. From there, you're going to see options to enroll in e-billing, enroll in email options or text message options. You're going to find that the menu options are very user-friendly. The portal is very easy to use, and I think everybody will be very happy with Paymentus.
Great, great. We hope so. Huh?
Yes.
So Maurice, if our viewers want more information, where can they get it?
Okay, well, the viewers can definitely go to www.durhamnc.gov. Okay, that's our city website. Or they can contact Durham One Call at 919-560-1200. Or they can utilize another number, 919-560-4381.
Okay.
And they can have all their answers or all the questions answered at that time.
Okay. So when they go to the website, they have to go to the water management page, right?
Yes, they can go
And
to the water
there's a
management
section.
page, and there's a section or segment up there.
Okay.
Also, they can reach us on social media outlets as well, too. They can go to Facebook and like and follow us at Durham Saves Water, and also Twitter with Durham Water.
Okay, that was a
Okay.
lot to remember.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
So is there anything else you'd like to leave our viewers with about the value of the system and how it's going to be so much more convenient for people who want to pay their bills online?
Well, we would like to let the viewers know that the City of Durham, we're listening to their concerns, and we are putting the customer first. We want them to be patient, because at this point in time, we have like a little bit over 24 staff members answering the calls for that 90+ accounts. 90,000 accounts within the City of Durham. So just be patient. Understand that we're putting their concerns first, and that is all for the better.
Great. All right. Emily, anything you want to add?
Yeah, I'm hoping that people just embrace it and take advantage of it. And if they certainly have any questions, to reach out to us and don't resist or don't hesitate to ask questions.
Great. Taking another step forward, a new
Definitely.
step forward.
Definitely.
Great. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Well,
Thank
you for
you.
having us.
Thank you. Stay with us, because right after the break, we sit down with Durham Parks and Recreation to learn more about some recent changes that will impact all teens and youth in Durham. We'll be right back. Welcome back to City Life. Parents, teens, and youth, listen up. It's easier than ever now for youth to play more this summer. Joining me to talk about some exciting news and what it means for your wallet is Jason Jones with Durham Parks and Recreation. Welcome to the show, Jason, and thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So, Jason, I understand that there's some big changes afoot. Actually, they've already taken a step forward, right? And it started in June. And let's start with the good news about your daily pass fees. And I think they're for the parks, pools, and recreation centers. So tell me a little bit about how that's changing.
Sure. We had an opportunity through City Council, wanted to see more recreational opportunities for youth and teens in our community. So beginning June 1st, they eliminated the daily drop-in fees for recreation centers and our pools. It was something for the community to remember. They eliminated the fees for youth and teens in the pools, so if there's an adult who needs to accompany any kids under the age of 12, they need to pay as well.
But that's a big help, I think, for a lot of families.
It's a significant change, and it is quite a help from what we've learned in the first week.
Okay. So how does it work? And you said it's for teens and youth in particular. Hey, did you do some research to determine there was a need for this?
Well, what we did is we have a lot of contact with teens and youth in the community, and we did not have one major public input process for this, but this is a compilation of all the comments and input that we've received from teens over the past few years. There's a barrier associated with fees, and we wanted to eliminate the barriers to create more opportunities, and it's something that was supported by City Council, the City Manager's Office, and our department.
So I understand it's already started. Have you learned anything? Have you seen a lot of youth?
We've seen an increase specifically in the pools. Our city pools for the outdoor opened up on June 9th.
June 9th?
So we were getting through our first week, and we've seen a significant increase at our outdoor pools. We've seen some increases at our recreation centers, but with the weather being nice, people want to be outside.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. So what are some of the activities that teens and youth can enjoy now for free? I mean, before the fee elimination went into effect.
Sure. Any of our regularly scheduled drop-in programs, that includes our drop-in fitness classes for teens that we have at several of our recreation centers, our teen nights throughout all of our recreation centers, and other programs that we may institute over the coming weeks. I suggest folks check our website at durhamnc.gov.
Okay, all right. I understand you have some new programs coming up too, and they were created really just for teens, with teens in mind. Tell our viewers about what's coming up, if you can.
Sure. So what we're implementing, beginning when school goes back into session, is the My Durham program. And what this is we're piloting this program at 4 different sites throughout the city. And it offers free programming for teens between the hours of 3 to 7, Monday through Friday at each of the recreation centers. All 4 of the recreation centers, we have 4 recreation centers that are going to be our pilot sites. And the teenagers have to sign up for the My Durham Pass. It's free to register, but they do need to register in order for us to be able to count them and ensure that they're getting the information that they need about the programming.
So did you see a program that was similar to this that made you decide that this was something that you should try in Durham?
Well, this really started with City Council and their desire to have more programming for teens. Based on their recommendation back in early 2017, our department did some research, and we knew of a program very similar in Denver called My Denver. So we've really modeled the My Durham program after the My Denver program and look forward to implementing it starting in the fall.
Okay. Now, let's talk about teen ambassadors. I think you actually have some who give you some guidance or some information about what they consider good programs or good information that would help you with developing teen programs. What are the marketing changes that you have in mind?
Yeah, so the My DPR program signifies some major changes for the way we do programming. And typically when we program 6 to 9 months in advance. So the My Durham program allows us to program about 30 days out. So we're going to be able to be more nimble and meet the trends and meet the needs of the community. But in order to get that input and in order to get the word out about the programs that we offer, we have these teen ambassadors. As I mentioned, we have 4 pilot sites, so we're going to hire 4 teen ambassadors, 1 for each center, that are within the local schools to get the word out through word of mouth to other teenagers and through social media to both give input to teenagers about programs that are coming up, as well as take input to inform our staff that are at the centers putting the programs together.
Well, and if I know teens, social media will be involved, and websites.
Social media will be heavily involved with this program. This program also allows us to hire a part-time marketing person to help revamp our website to make it more mobile friendly.
Great.
And in doing that, we hope that teens will be able to get it through the devices that they typically use, much less and less laptops and desktops, but more on the mobile devices.
So you're going to be recruiting for this person soon?
We are. We hope to start hiring for this position. We hope to post it on Durham's website in mid-July. So if anybody's interested in that, they need to be looking for those jobs posted at durhamnc.org.
What kind of skill sets would they need for that position?
We haven't developed a job description for that yet.
Okay, all right. That's to come.
That's a tough question for us right now.
Okay, all righty. And what if teens are interested in becoming an ambassador, teen ambassador? Can they do that?
Teen ambassador position, those are the paid positions that they need to look for at durhamnc.gov.
Okay, all right. Well, Jason, the city seems very dedicated to developing new and exciting programs for teens. How are these programs funded now?
Well, they're going to be funded through the tax increase that the city managers proposed as part of the budget process. That'll be effective July 1st. And that's helping to fund the fee-free program that we've instituted beginning June 1st. Okay. And it will be funding the My Durham program that we plan to kick off in August.
Okay, and I know DPR has a pretty robust social media presence. Tell our viewers how they can connect with you on social media.
Sure, they can go to our website, www.dprplaymore.org.
Okay.
They can also call 919-560-4355 or check us out on our Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter.
Got it all covered.
We try.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to leave our viewers with?
Well, we're excited about the fee-free program. We appreciate the support of City Council and the City Manager's Office. But aside from youth and teens, which is where our focus is at right now, we really encourage people to look into our other programs, our mature adult programs, programs for people with special needs, our outdoor programs. We have a ton of programming for our community that we'd like them to check out as well.
Jason, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that does it for City Life. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and watch us on Durham Television Network and on YouTube. I'm Beverly Thompson. Thank you for joining me to learn more about City Life in Durham.